English cut chuck roast, $2.99 per pound. The Smithfield boneless pork sirloin roast, $1.49 per pound. The 51.
Radio Plus Sports, recognized by the Wisconsin Broadcasters Association in their awards for excellence as the best in high school sports play-by-play in the state. High school games on air and video streaming live at RadioPlusInfo.com. That's right, watch the biggest games live, too. This broadcast is sponsored by the following local partners.
Thank you to our sponsors making this video stream possible of Waupun basketball. Holman Auto Sales, NBW Bank, Lamers Bus Lines, Anchor Communities, VZ Flooring, Ergo Bank, Finishing Touches by Rich, Brandon Meats and Sausages, FloorQuest, Snow Law, Dentistry of Wisconsin, Werner Harmson Furniture and Total Flooring, WW Electric Motors, Ben's Shell, Moraine Park Technical College, Jackson Call Insurance, Taco Bell, Summit Automotive, Cornelli's, Holiday Automotive, Kelly Doyle Family Dentistry, Silica, Fly and Buy You Drone Service, Sarower Dentistry, The Leb Insurance Group, BCI Burke, Everson and Gibbs, National Exchange Bank and Trust, Hopper's Silk Screen and All-Star Trophy, Spectrum Call Center, Anders Auto Parts, Camera Casino, and Optivision.
The complete broadcast schedule can be found at RadioPlusInfo.com.
Welcome back to Beaver Dam High School, and we are now coming through on video, too. If you're watching RadioPlusInfo.com, we've got the whole stream team here, bringing you the ball game here tonight and bringing it to you in high def. Steve Witterhack along with Randy Armia. Big things happening. The Waupun Warriors having a great year. It's been entertaining. The crowds have been getting bigger every game that we've done. Even games like when you played Berlin, and you were going to beat them by 46 points. But they're filling up the gym every time. There's expectations in town, and their journey continues here tonight in the sectional semifinal in Division III as the Waupun Warriors taking on the Columbus Cardinals in this ball game here tonight. Steve Witterhack along with Randy Armia, and let's kind of talk about their journey so far here in the postseason. It started out with that ball game that I kind of alluded to a little bit, and that was that Berlin Indians ball game, and we probably saw the most perfect first 2, 3, 4 minutes of a ball game that I think we've ever witnessed before.
Yeah, a great start for Waupun, and they've been doing that, a lot this season. Great. It starts with defense for Waupun, first of all, and their defense will be able to turn your opponents over, and that leads to quick hoops. And when you got a player of Marcus Damask caliber, I think we saw a couple of dunks early, and then some great stuff from Quentin Winterfelt and in those games early on. And that certainly, even though those games turn out to be blowouts, it's been kind of exciting for the fans to come because you never know what you're going to see. You're going to see some high-level, college-level dunking going on between Winterfelt and Damask, and then the great defense that Waupun plays. I think the people that really enjoy basketball I like coming to those games because they see that Waupun is doing things the right way.
Yeah, it was just it was a fun game. 7 players in Waupun and the whole Camp House family all had double figures in that ball game, so it showed you how deep they can be. And seeing players step up like Tyler Weiss in that ball game. We brought him up and talked to him after the game. He had 12 points, all from long distance, and his cousins Connor Camphouse, along with Trevor Vandezant, also in double figures. And it showed, man, they got so much firepower, and there's no way all 7 of those guys aren't going to be, at least some of them, on a given night. So that was a nice game for him. Then he had to take on the Ripon Tigers, and they came in with a game plan. They got beat pretty soundly by Waupun a couple times, and they came in with a plan there to stop Waupun, and it worked for quite a while in the game to make things at least interesting in that game in the regional championship on Saturday.
Yeah, you're right, and we commented at the time. We thought Ripon played as good a game as they could have played. They just didn't have as much firepower as what Waupun has, but they played really hard. They had a good plan. They tried to slow the game a little bit, maybe shorten the game by limiting possessions for Waupun, but Waupun has showed this season that they can win playing fast. They can win playing in the half court, slow down basketball, and just about everything that's thrown at them. Coach Damask has been around a long time. He's a real student of the game, always improving, and he knows what's going to happen. He knows people are going to try things. They're going to see boxing 1, they're going to see triangle, and 2, they're going to see different things, and he is well prepared to face anything like that.
Randy and I broadcasting from maybe the most anything that looked like a broadcast booth that we've ever been in before. We're up here on this nice little stand right at half court, right up by the wall on top of the bleachers, and they had to bolt this thing in, and hopefully it holds all 5 of us that are sitting on this right now to bring you the ball game on RadioPlusInfo.com and also 93.7 FM and 103.3 FM. But we're going to talk about the Columbus Cardinals, Waupun's opponent, how they got to this point and knocked off a couple higher seeds. That's all coming your way as our pregame show brought to you by Home and Auto Sales continues live from Beaver Dam High School. Steve Winterhack and Randy Argo with you on your source for sports.
Hi, this is Sue Benz from Benz Shell. I'm excited to announce that Benz Shell has purchased Pete's Auto Repair and Sales. All of our repairs will be done at our new location, 501 East Main Street. We will continue our Shell gasoline at the 25 East Main Street location. Stop in at the former Pete's Auto Repair and Sales and see Rick, Nate, Jarek, and Todd, your automotive specialists, in beautiful downtown Waupun. We wish all our area teams and athletes a most successful season.
The Waupun boys basketball team is having a sweet season. Speaking of sweetness, let's all get to Guth's Candy. Gourmet coffee, specialty popcorn, a sweet bite of gourmet chocolates, and more. If you're seeking the finest, choose Guth's Candy. Come and see them for some yummy homemade chocolates, turtles, drink specials, specialty popcorns, candy, nuts, ice cream, knickknacks, and much more. Main Street, Waupun. Watching these guys play, and Guth's Candy, a sweet treat.
When you think of going to the dentist, what comes to mind? Pain? Fear? Anxiety? Many people feel that way, but at Dentistry of Wisconsin, we see patients every day who describe their experience here as comfortable, pleasant, and relaxing. Dentistry of Wisconsin is a family practice which can handle anything from simple cleaning to complex implants, crowns, whitening, and more. But one of our most important jobs is putting you at ease. 2 convenient offices in Beaver Dam and Waupun. Find out more about us at our easy-to-remember web address of dentistryofwisconsin.com. Dentistryofwisconsin.com. Dentistry of Wisconsin, 1507 North Center in Beaver Dam, 608 Fern in Waupun. Dentistry of Wisconsin, treating patients with simple to complex needs.
Doctors Kotz, Metzger, and Truckenbrod and their staff will give you the personalized care and attention you deserve. If you're looking for a dental practice for the entire family, it's Dentistry of Wisconsin.
Hey Andy, what you up to? I just got some sweet photos of Saturn's rings with my new DSLR. Oh yeah? I'm going to Mars to get some new pictures for my walls. Stellar.
Wherever your vacation may take you, Camera Casino's got you covered. The latest digital technology, professional lenses for rent, fun accessories to improve your images, and professional photo finishing. For an out-of-this-world experience, come to Camera Casino on Main Street in downtown Oshkosh.
Is your floor
Knocked off 3 teams to get here after coming off about a 3-game losing streak. And they started things out with Campbellsport and beat them pretty handily. Campbellsport, a lower seed, as an 11 seed. They beat them 63-52, but after that, they took on Lemira, number 3 seed, Columbus being number 6, and they beat them 63-55. Then kind of the team that, according to the seeding meeting, that we were supposed to meet in the championship here, the Amarillo Foxes, they knocked them off just a few days ago by a score of 59-52 to get to this improbable game to take on the Waupun Warriors. So they just been getting it done and probably getting a little more confident along the way.
Well, I think the key win there, the biggest win out of those 3, is the win at Amarillo. You know, on the road, that's a tough place to play. You know that from your experience as a fan and as a broadcaster. That's a really tough place to go in and play, and that's a quality win there for the Cardinals. And like I said, I mean, Waupun has to be a heavy favorite here tonight, but you just never know. They've got a couple of guys that can really get it done, and if they get hot, it can be a very interesting game.
Yeah, in those ball games, every game, Trent Casper, that's their star player, the leading scorer on the team, and he was their leading scorer in each one of those games. He's a 6'2 senior, 18 points in a couple of games, 17 in another, and then right after him it was Ben Emler. And Ben's a bigger kid out there, 6'5 junior, so they bring some bodies out there and some length. He averages 17 points a game, and he had 17, 17, and 15 in those 3 games. So their stars came through, their main scorers came through, and they came out with a nice 3-game winning streak and got themselves here to the sectionals here tonight.
And I think if you're a Waupun fan, which most of our listeners and viewers are right now, I'm sure, I don't think Columbus has seen the likes of Waupun's defensive effort yet. And that's going to be interesting to see how well those guys perform with the in-your-face defense, the man-to-man in-your-face that they're going to see tonight against Waupun.
Well, we're going to take another break. We take a look at the injury report and what else is going on in this game with these 2 teams matched up here tonight at Beaver Dam High School. Looks like it's starting to fill in here just a little bit. And Randy and I'll be back with more of the Home and Auto Sales pregame show after this on your source for sports.
Is your flooring old and outdated, or are you building new? Finishing Touches by Rich in Waupun carries all types of vinyl plank and vinyl tile, carpet, hardwood, and ceramic tile. The possibilities are endless. Rich offers in-home measuring and free estimates. He also offers a complete line of kitchen and bath cabinets and all types of countertops. Let Rich work with you to achieve the look you want. Look for Rich's spring sale on vinyl flooring starting later this month. Visit the showroom at Finishing Touches by Rich in downtown Waupun or call for an appointment at 296-3533.
Motor repair and replacement, pumps, pulleys, and belts, barn fans, distribution of Milwaukee tools, and more. With convenient locations in Oshkosh, Waupun, and Fond du Lac, WW Electric Motors are your trusted local business for electrical and mechanical apparatus services. Just like our area teams go, WW Electric Motors can make it go too. Over 65 years in the area.
At W&W Electric Motors.
Come on in and step right up. Spin the Warner Harpson Wheel of Savings. Getting a tax refund? Time to save on furniture, flooring, and window treatments. Quality, design, choice, and service all in one spot. Warner Harpson Furniture and Total Flooring, Main Street in downtown Waupun. Spin the Warner Harpson Wheel of Savings. Until April 30th. Open weeknights till 7 and Saturdays until 3. Best of luck to the Warriors in your game today.
Taco Bell invites you to a world immersed in unexpected wonders. A place where you'll find all your Taco Bell favorites in one amazing $5 box. With a beefy burrito, crunchy taco, chalupa supreme, and more. No, you're not in some alternate chalupa-verse. You're experiencing the $5 Chalupa Cravings box from Taco Bell's new Cravings Value Menu. Value beyond belief.
Have you been charged with an OWI? If so, Todd Snow's your guy.
This is attorney Todd Snow. For years, I've been helping clients who have been charged with impaired driving offenses. You made a mistake. It can happen to anybody, but don't make a second mistake by not calling my office. A drunk driving conviction can impact every aspect of your life. With me on your side, you may have more options than you realize to fight the charges and minimize the potential damages. I've successfully represented clients in cases involving alcohol, marijuana, and prescription medications throughout southeastern Wisconsin. Check out our website, snowlaw.net, and call today for a free initial consultation. Remember, you can't win if you don't fight.
Call 1-888-SNOW-DUI. That's 1-888-SNOW-DUI. Have you been charged with an OWI? If so, Todd Snow's your guy.
At Summit Automotive, we treat you like family.
We're right here off Highway 41 in Fond du Lac.
And we have one of the largest selections of vehicles.
That's right, over 400 to choose from.
At Summit Automotive.
New Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Rams.
And one of the largest used car and truck selections.
That means you can drive one home today.
We'll give you our best deal.
Our best value.
You have our word on it.
Come see us. We'll go
the extra mile for you.
At Summit Automotive, Fond du Lac.
Check out these great deals at Brandon Meats this week. Beef rump or tip roast for $4.29 a pound. Boneless pork chops $1.99 a pound. For Mardi Gras jambalaya brats, just $2.99 per pound. Cube steaks just $4.29 a pound. For Lent, get beer battered cod for $4.99 a pound. And all Alaskan pollock fillets are $2.19 per pound. Log on to BrandonMeats.com for more specials. Open Monday through Thursday until 5, Fridays until 7, and Saturdays until 3. It's Brandon Meats.
Tractor, you can tackle the job without wrestling the attachment. Hook up everything from a front loader to a drive-over mower deck to a backhoe without wasting any time at all. Because when you've got a full day's work ahead of you, you can't spend half of it just trying to get started. So head to Ballweg Implement in Waupun or Beaver Dam, your local John Deere dealers today, and get a 1 Series for just $99 a month. Nothing runs like a deer. Run with us. Some conditions apply. See johndeere.com or Ballweg Implement for details and financing offers. Offer ends April 30th, 2019.
And welcome back to the NBW Bank broadcast booth. Steve Witterhack along with Randy Armga. It's sectional semifinal action in Division III, and we're not the only game around town today. We had a nice start to the teams that we're covering in our Radio Plus family with the Laconia Spartans knocking off Freedom today by a score of 67-53. An afternoon game you heard on our sister station, 96.1 WTCX. So congratulations to Chris Morgan taking his the first girls team ever to the state tournament, and now they're in the championship game at 2:30 on Saturday to take on the number 1, number 2 ranked team. It's the 2 top teams in the state, right where they should be in the championship game. They're taking on Marshall coming up on Saturday afternoon. Another game we'll have for you on 96.1 WTCX on the Saturday afternoon.
Yeah, congratulations, the Lady Spartans of Laconia, 27-0 right now. What a season. Win it or not on Saturday, what a season they're having.
They were fun to watch. It was a close game for a while, and Freedom kind of hung around for a while, but that's what Laconia does, kind of wears you down. Defense takes over, defense turns into offense, and before you know it, they're up by 10, 12 points, and that's what happened to Freedom today when they took on Laconia. And we've also got on our other sister station, the Great 98, 98.7 FM, we have the Randolph Rockets. They're undefeated on the season. They're 24-0 going into the sectional semifinal tonight. They got a very familiar opponent down at McFarland High School. They'll be taking on the Rio Vikings, a team they played twice. They beat them twice, once by 2, once by 5, 2 very close games. It's going to be a quality game, and Greg Zonnefeld is there to bring that game. He's doing that right now over at McFarland High School, and you can hear that on the Great 98. But hopefully you're watching this game tonight. We've already got it on RadioPlusInfo.com. You can watch it in high def. The whole stream team is here to bring it to you tonight. It feels like a big-time operation, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and I'm glad I don't have to set this all up because I wouldn't have a clue how to do it all. We got brighter minds than mine doing that. But yeah, if you're an old-school listener like I often am, listening on the radio, let your friends know. You can watch this thing and watch it for free. So
right.
What a great, and it's good quality. Really like watching it. So yeah, let everybody know.
Well, Randy and I are going to take another break live from Beaver Dam High School. Come back with the injury report just 3 minutes away on your source for sports.
quality service savings every day. That's what you've come to expect from us at FloorQuest, your flooring and cabinetry destination. We've always provided the best quality flooring and cabinetry for your home, and now our inspired cabinetry and flooring products are doing that more than ever before. Get inspired today and save. In-stock, expanded selection, everyday low pricing, along with interior design help and professional installation means the best is in store for you at FloorQuest, Washburn Street in Oshkosh, Rolling Meadows Drive, Fond du Lac.
HomeandAuto.com. Check out our selection of over 400 new and used vehicles. HomeandAuto.com. Every vehicle from all 4 of our locations in one convenient place. Find your perfect car without leaving home at HomeandAuto.com. New vehicles from Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, Buick, and Ford. Pre-owned from $39.82 and certified pre-owned. Plus the warranties and hometown service you can depend on. Make the Homan family your first stop at HomeandAuto.com. We make you feel at home at Homan.
Say hello to interactive teller machines from Ergo Bank, a forward-thinking solution that'll change the way you feel about how you bank. Ergo's interactive teller machines allow the flexibility to perform most transactions with a live teller 7 a.m. till 7 p.m. without stepping into a branch. Get to know Ergo's ITMs by visiting them in Marquezan and Fox Lake and see their new website at ergobank.com. Interactive teller machines from Ergo Bank. Better banking by design. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Oh, that's the half. I better run over to the bank.
You haven't switched to NBW Bank yet?
Who?
NBW Bank. They have 24/7 online banking. It's super convenient. You can pay bills, transfer funds, and the best part, no more rushing around.
Huh, that sounds amazing. Does this mean we have time to grab some popcorn?
Sure does. Come on, my treat.
Visit nbwbank.com. That's nbwbank.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Dr. Kathy Doyle and her team realize that teamwork is the key to success. From the team at Doyle Kelly Family Dentistry, call 907-1400. That's 907-1400.
Everson and Gibbs LLC attorneys at law provide you with all your legal needs, from corporate, business planning, personal injury, estate planning, and family law. Contact Everson and Gibbs today at 920-922-7113 for all your legal needs.
You can't see peace of mind, but it's built into every certified pre-owned vehicle here at Holiday.
With benefits like 2 warranties,
A year of bumper-to-bumper coverage, and 0 deductible powertrain protection.
plus scheduled maintenance, courtesy transportation, and roadside assistance.
With no worries.
Find yours here at Holiday. Wisconsin's largest used vehicle dealer has over 700 to choose from. And most are GM certified.
It's a no-brainer.
Drive Holiday and discover the difference. It's worth the trip.
Freaky Fast, Jimmy John's, Freak Yeah!
Welcome back to Beaver Dam High School. Band's playing, the pom-pom squad here. They're playing the Waupun school song. Everybody's on their feet. A great contingent, as we kind of predicted would be here, wearing their black and gold, Randy.
Yeah, 1 minute to national anthem time right now. Things are ramping up, and I'm excited. I feel good about this.
I was fired up about this all day. I had about 30 different emails and texts from Nick Rush, so trying to make sure we're all on the same page. You can feel the excitement of this. The Waupun Chiropractic Injury Report. They're an amazing sports program there. Stop in for details at 160 Gateway Drive in Waupun, and nobody on the injured list for the Waupun Warriors. They're at full strength and ready to make a deep run in the playoffs. The sectional semifinal live from Beaver Dam High School, and Randy and I'll be back coming your way in just a few minutes to bring you the starting lineups and the beginning of tonight's game here at Beaver Dam on your source for sports.
Hi everyone, I'm Josh Schneider with Silica for Your Home. We get innovative products in every day at Silica. I think one of the coolest things we have right now is something we don't even sell, our new digital price tags. We know you're busy, so these tags do the shopping for you. They search the internet twice a day, and if they find a product at a lower price, it automatically changes the Silica price. Shop Silica for the best sales, service, and pricing every day. So come on in and check them out. We hope to see you soon.
See the world from a different point of view with Fly-In-By Drone Service. Rick Schultz is certified by the FAA to get aerial video and still shots of anything from agriculture to car dealerships, real estate to weddings. Rick promises amazing photography and video from Fly-In-By Drone Service that will amaze and inspire you. They are also one of the first drone services to offer thermal imaging. See the world from a different point of view with Fly-In-By Drone Service, Call Rick Schultz at 920-539-7001.
You've put a lot of thought in every detail of your new home, including the flooring. Or you finally decided on the perfect flooring to add life to your current home. Your next move is to call Daryl Vandezant at VZ Flooring to install it for you. He is fully insured and has been in the business for over 14 years, including starting VZ Flooring over 3 years ago. Daryl can install your new carpet, tile, LVT, LVP, and backsplash. Call VZ Flooring at 920-210-4909 to get a free estimate. That's 920-210-4909. If you or a family member are looking for an assisted living facility that provides a safe, home-like atmosphere with proven quality care, check out Anchor Communities in Fox Lake and Brandon. You'll find their facilities conveniently located next to clinics in quiet residential neighborhoods. Anchor Communities clinical leadership is highly experienced and ensures your loved one will be cared for. Call Anchor Communities in Fox Lake at 920-520-0122 or in Brandon at 920-346-2322.
School bus drivers are an important part of each student's day, whether you're driving daily routes, field trips, or after-school sports and activities.
The people who drive with Lamers Bus Lines are your neighbors, friends, and family.
Their parents,
grandparents,
veterans,
and people in your community who care.
Join the Lamers Bus Lines family and enjoy high hourly wages, flexible schedules, and complete paid training.
Apply in person or online at golamers.com/employment.
Call them at 920-324-4118 or apply online at centralcablecontractors.com. Central Cable also wishes the Waupun Warriors good luck in today's game. Welcome back to Beaver Dam High School. Steve Witterhack along with Randy Armga. And let's bring you the Beaver Dam Community Hospital starting lineups. First of all, for your Waupun Warriors, Marcus Damask averaging 28 points a game, a 6'6" senior. Trevor Vandezant, a 6-foot senior, averaging almost 10 points a game. Quentin Winterfeld, a 6'4" senior, over 11 points a game for him. Gabe Keach, almost 7 points a game, 51% from behind the arc, a 6-foot junior. And Reese Holman, the guy inside, 8.3 points a game, almost 5 rebounds a game. For the Columbus Cardinals, they are led by Trent Casper, a 6'2" senior, 18 points a game for him. Ben Endler, he is a 6'5" junior, averaging 17 points a game. Adam Zahn, a 5'9" senior, 7 points a game. Sam Call, a 5'11" senior. And Caden Beaker, averaging over 8 points a game, a 5'10" junior. And that is the starting lineups for both teams. Just about ready to play. Waupun wearing their white jerseys, their home jerseys, with the black highlights, with gold in there, and all the Columbus Cardinals in their black jerseys with the red highlights. And we are ready to play some ball. A great crowd here in a really nice venue. They really did it right, I think, here in Beaver Dam. We're going to toss the ball up to get this sectional semifinal going. Waupun wins the tip. Quentin Winterfeld gets the ball first for Waupun. Goes in strong on the right side, lays it in, but overlays it, but somehow it goes in, circles the rim about 1.5 times and gets it to go. Winterfeld with a nice drive to the basket and finishes.
Excellent start here for the Warriors. So good to see Gabe Keach out on the court again. A little bit of a concern with an ankle injury, but he's back. Looks to be healthy.
Yeah, that's right. He went down, and they were looking at his ankle that last game. With the ball now as Casper goes up, comes up short on the shot. Winterfeld with a rebound. We're going the other way.
I think Damask got a piece of that right there on the block.
Look underneath, and they find Reese Holman, and a little hesitation, goes up with the left hand and finishes. And Waupun with a great start. Great defense on one end and finishing the deal on the other end both times. They're leading 4-0 on your Waupun Chiropractic scoreboard. Don't forget you can be watching this right now on RadioPlusInfo.com. Here goes Zahn, strong on the right side, overlays it, ball is loose, coming up with a rebound. He is Emler, and he puts it back up and in. Waupun had it, but kind of fumbled with the ball, and Emler comes up and gets the point-blank range shot and gets it to go. Waupun leading 4-2.
Well, a lot of intensity here early. Crowds are ramped up. It's going to be a heck of a game.
Goes Damask, gets cut off, spins over to his right, and has to get it out of the lane, and gets it back out to Winterfeld. Pulls up 17-footer straight away, and that is nothing but net for Quentin Winterfeld. And what we've seen of Quentin, he really shows up. The bigger the game is, the more you're going to see him really exceed in that game, especially if you're playing just a really high-level team. He'll really shine during those moments defensively and offensively.
And it appears to me we see Damask when the ball's in his hands, a lot of the defense is shading towards them. People are kind of peeking over there, at least looking at them. Other guys are going to have opportunities.
Emler misses, and getting the rebound is Casper. Goes around, comes up short on his shot, and another offensive rebound, and no good. 3 chances at the basket, and they came up empty on that trip down for the Columbus Cardinals. Here goes Marcus Damas. That one gets swatted out of there by Trent Casper. You don't see that a whole lot during the season, but he got up. He's got some hops. Goes up there and challenges the shot and blocks a Marcus Damas shot inside.
Yeah, Casper, a nice-looking athlete, very strong young man. They list him at, what, 6'2"? He absolutely plays bigger than that. We can see that already.
Caden Beaker with it along the left side. Dribbles out of that side, and the top of the key passes right side in the hands of Emler. And back in the hands now of Beaker along the baseline, cut off by Trevor Van de Zandt. Emler with it, gets it back out on top of the key, passes left side to Adams on. And here goes Casper along the baseline, turns around, goes up and under, gets it blocked from behind by Holman, and Waupun comes up with it. Damas passing it down and gets it back out on top. Over to Holman, back over to Quentin Winterfeld. Here goes Marcus with a 3-point shot up, and it is good. Waupun feeling it offensively. And Waupun leading 9-2. A quick timeout taken by the Columbus Cardinals, and Randy and I will be back with more Waupun Warrior basketball in just 30 seconds on your source for sports.
Come and grow with Burke. We are a company on the move and are looking for great people that want to grow with us. Hi, I'm Mike Phelan, President and CEO at Burke, a local company that creates quality and innovative playground equipment. Our team maintains a culture of enthusiasm, innovation, and customer service. We are currently looking for full-time first and third shift manufacturing employees. Burke offers a competitive wage and benefits package, on-the-job training, and a signing bonus. Learn more about our open positions at bciburke.com. That's bciburke.com.
And I think we're back here right now. Nothing in my headsets, but we are back here in the NBW Bank broadcast booth. Steve Winterhack along with Randy Armgo. What a great start. Columbus having to call an early timeout in the first 3 minutes of the ballgame, trailing Waupun 9-2.
Well, the only thing that went well for Columbus was the offensive rebounding. Second chance, third chance opportunities, actually the only way they got their 2 points here.
Caden Beaker has that on the top, working against Trevor Van de Zandt. Coming up with it now is Sam Call back out on top. 3-pointer on the way, and a little too strong by Zahn, and rebound in the hands now of Keats, pushing it up, a little 3-on-1 break, and going up and trying to toss it down and missing. Quentin Winterfeld not making Coach Dan DeMask real happy on that one. It's like a little lay-in would have been sufficient if you didn't quite have your feet exactly to go up, and he misses the dunk. Columbus comes up with the basketball, 9-2 Waupun.
Yeah, great break there by Waupun, almost like a 3-man weave drill. Ball moving without touching the floor, and Quentin just came up a little short.
Adams on, they're waving off the basket that he made, and he ran over Gabe Keach, who had himself set up perfect, and it's going to be an offensive foul, no basket, and Waupun comes up with the basketball.
You see the Waupun players are well coached in that. They practice taking those charges. Right there, Keach, it's almost like he just made a game-winning 3-point shot. He gets up, he's excited, he's pumping his fists because he knows he's helped his team by standing in there and taking that charge.
They've been so solid defensively throughout the season. Once in a while, the offense, a little back cut. They do it all season long. And Marcus Damas off the feed from Reese Holman goes up and tosses it down for Waupun for his 5th point. Waupun leading 11-2. Great start here for the Warriors.
Marcus saying, Quentin, that is how it's done right there. We're going to finish those dunks.
They do that at least once a game. A little, like you said, probably a little signal. He goes on that back cut and ends up dunking the ball along the baseline. 3-pointer up now from Emler. That one comes up short, and saving the ball, getting it back into Casper. Good hustle there by the Cardinals. And it goes up. Marcus goes up and blocks him, and again, Emler gets a rebound. They get another couple chances at the basket again. A little fadeaway shot, gets that one to go. Good stick-to-itiveness there by the Cardinals to get the ball back, but way too many offensive rebounds. That's about the only real downside of what Wapun's been doing so far. He's not been taking care of the glass over the defensive end.
It has to be nearly maybe 5, possibly 6 offensive rebounds.
Marcus has it inside, and he's going to get it back out and gets it back over and top over to Trevor Van de Zandt. Spin move, hesitation, and ball gets blocked, and it'll be Waupun basketball.
Waupun might be fortunate to get that back. That ball, got blocked, but then Van de Zandt may have been the one to push it out of bounds. Official's going to give the ball to Waupun.
Bennett Belke checks in, and Gabe Keach will sit down now for Waupun. Great crowd here, a lot of energy. You can feel it. early going the game. Waupun leading 11-4, and Marcus Damas is going to get called for an offensive foul. Easy call there for the officials. And there's one way that I think really Marcus has grown up. When he was a freshman, if he had that call, he'd be probably complaining and kind of whining up and down the court. And I just haven't seen that at all out of him in the last couple of years. Really grown up to be a mature player out there and just said, let's go down here and we'll take care of things defensively.
Yeah, not only maturing physically, he's matured mentally as well.
Casper Hasse just double dribbled. He had it in the lane, and Reese Holman cut him off. So he tried to spin one way, the other way, and Reese just held his ground, and then he had nowhere to pass it as the other guys were all defended, then dribbles again, double dribble. Waupun with the basketball, leading 11-4 on your Waupun Chiropractic scoreboard.
I think he was looking for some way to get out of the lane because he knew the 3-second count was coming, and nowhere to go to. Great in the...
a lob pass, kind of a lazy one. Emler blocks that lob pass attempt to get it into Marcus Damaskin's side, and Columbus comes up with it. They've got some guys that are long, and he's got to take care of the ball just a little bit better to the Waupun Warriors. Caden Brunell in the game now, a 5'9" sophomore. Emler with it out top of the key. Looking for someone to get it to right now, and that one is loose. Oh, what a driving tap by Bennett Belke to get in the hands of Marcus Damas. That's a great hustle and going to the rim and tossing it down. Marcus Damas, just a spin move in the lane. All set up in the beginning by Bennett Belke's hustle to get that ball back in the hands of the Warriors.
Yeah, Belke in for Keach right now. He's the defensive specialist for this Warrior team. Always a high energy man when he comes into the game.
13-4 Waupun, three-pointer on the way. That's a little too strong, and chasing it down to Reese Holman, taps it over to Trevor Van de Zand. Waupun, at least that time, made it one and done for the Cardinals. Waupun leading 13-4.
A lot of defense, always knowing where Damask is, shading his direction.
Winterfeld takes it in the lane and gets it knocked out of his hands, and that is knocked out of bounds. It's Waupun basketball, and good attacking of the basket there, but they're pretty active with their hands inside. They've blocked a couple shots, knocked that one away on Quinton on the way in, but Waupun still with the basketball.
Exciting basketball to open up this first half.
Winterfeld with the top of the key, passes right side to Marcus Damas. Three-pointer is up, and it is nothing but net. Marcus feeling it right now. He's got 10 points early in the ball game. Waupun leads 16-4, and we've got 11:15 and counting down to the first half. Adams on with it, dribbles off to his left, getting it back over to Casper along the left side. Back on the top to Emler, and in the hands again of Adams on, dribbles off to his left.
Once again, great man-to-man defense, high pressure by the Warriors.
Zahn with it, kicks it out again left side. Good job by Waupun, and Quinn Winterfeld steals the pass. Going to go up strong on the left side, and again tries to dunk it. Dan not happy with that. Just sort of laid that one in. Trying for the big finish and misses the dunk again for the second time of the ball game. Waupun with that 16-4 lead. And again, the ball just tossed away. Waupun's defense again smothering the Columbus Cardinals. Waupun comes up with it, back up to Trevor Van de Zand. A long three-pointer up and nothing but net for Trevor Van de Zand. And another timeout taken, 1 minute. We'll be back with more Waupun Warrior basketball in just 1 minute on your source for sports.
Team on top of the game for screen printing, custom awards, signage, and embroidery is Hoppers. Hoppers Silk Screen and All-Star Trophy, located in the heart of Fond du Lac, can custom print to 1 shirt or 1,000. Pick from Under Armour, Gildan, Nike, and more. Choose your school for a custom one-of-a-kind look. Need banners, signage, or vehicle wrap? The team at Hoppers does it all. Hoppers Silk Screen and All-Star Trophy at the corner of Main and Merrill, Fond du Lac. Get more now at hopperware.com. That's hopperware.com.
We're proud to be part of life's special milestones. National Exchange Bank and Trust is a locally owned independent bank with big bank abilities
and convenience for all our customers in the form of competitive market-driven banking products and solutions. Greater access with more locations and ATMs across southeastern Wisconsin. And quality customer care from familiar faces and friendly voices that you've come to know and trust.
National Exchange Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
Now the Neil Diamond break, Sweet Caroline play, just in time for them to do their bump, bump, bums. And we're back here playing some more ball in Waupun. Playing some unbelievable ball here against the Columbus Cardinals, leading 19-4. Casper working in the ball, gets knocked out of his hands, but Columbus still with it. Just a smothering defense of Waupun. Columbus really can't figure it out yet in the ball. And had opportunities with those second chances. They had a couple times, and again, ball gets knocked away, and Winterfeld comes up with it. Takes in lane, spins off, and up, and gets it to go. Another great drive to the basket. This time finished by Quentin Winterfeld, his 6th point of the ball game. Waupun up 21-4.
All started with the tip away by Trevor Vanazan, doing a nice job right there.
Casper has it, elevates, a little bit too strong, and one and done for Columbus again. Getting the rebound, Marcus Damask. Randolph in their sectional semifinal, leading Ryle by a score of 10-7. Connor Camphouse on the court now for Waupun. Always a threat to shoot downtown, but he's been taking it to the hole a little bit lately in the last games that we've seen. Travel called on Waupun.
Little false step there by Trevor Vanazan. Had one foot going backward, the other one moving forward at the same time. Didn't put the ball down.
Yeah, if you got multiple radios in the house, you could be watching this game on the computer on RadioPlusInfo.com. You can go over to the great 98.7 FM, have that in your other ear, and listen to Greg Zonefeld call that Randolph game over at McFarland against the Rio Vikings. Shot from the corner comes up short on 3-point attempt, and chasing it down is Sam Call of Columbus. Waupun leading 21-4 halfway through the first half of play. Emler has it by the free throw line, goes up, misses everything, and ball just tossed out in front and chased down by Beaker. Columbus still with the basketball, but still with only 4 points on the scoreboard.
I believe Reese Holman may have partially blocked that shot by Emler.
Well, they're just putting these guys where they're not used to having to try to shoot a ball from. Pull up 10-footer comes up short, and ball loose. Getting the rebound is Call again, and he turns around and kind of rushes one up there, and then the ball finally knocked out of bounds by Emler for Waupun to get it back, but they're getting too many second and third chances. Luckily, they're not converting on any of them right now.
Yeah, they are. Now, not sure exactly why that's happening. You know, they're just really probably high energy in getting after it. And it has to be one of your game plans if you're the Columbus team. You're coming in here, you got to have second chance opportunities.
Damask driving from the right side. Ball knocked out of bounds by Sam Call, Quentin Winterfeld, and Jaden Colleen. Instant energy coming on the court with Colleen underneath. Not afraid to bang with the boys down there. A dive on the floor to keep the ball in Waupun's hands. And they're going to inbound the ball out on top over to Colleen. Gives it over to Marcus Damask.
Nice job by the officiating crew so far. Let the guys play, not overcall the game, and yet make sure everything is under control.
Only one foul apiece, and we're over 8 minutes left in the first half. Ball passed out on top over to Holman, goes in strong on the right side, and he finishes. Who do you stop out there? Too many guys that can score, and Reese just took it from the left elbow directly to the right side of the basket and finishes with the right hand. Little hesitation, moves on, goes in, tough shot, and keeps it alive. And back over by the left elbow, putting it up is Emler, and he gets it in. Right now, the only guy to score for the Columbus Cardinals is Ben Emler.
I believe all 6 of Emler's points have come off of second chance rebounds, either by himself or by one of his teammates and getting it to him.
Drive to the basket overlaid by Winterfeld, and Colleen comes up with a hard rebound. Winterfeld loses the ball and picks it up in the lane, gets it out over to Campos. He'll launch up a 3-point shot, and that is nothing but net. Where are the points going to come from? You don't know who to stop, and you get Bonge out there, and he buries one from the right side. Waupun up by 20 now, 26-6.
I'd like to see Campos' shooting percentage from threes over the last 4 to 5 weeks. It has to be way above 50%. Shooting the ball so well at this point of the season.
3-pointer from the corner by Call, and that is nothing but net. Somebody else besides Emler scoring. That's a basket by Sam Call. Waupun still well ahead, 26-9, under 7 to play here in the first half of play. Marcus Damask, a little hesitation, goes up to the basket. A little too easy there for Marcus, getting his 12th point. Just kind of waited for everybody to pass by and went up and easily finished that shot. 28-9 in favor of the Warriors.
That's Marcus Damask making it look easy. Not so easy for a normal player. He's an elite player.
He is. It's been fun watching him grow over these last 4 years. Just amazing what we've seen out of him. Emler with it again in the lane, kicks it out the left side. Another 3-pointer on the way. That's going to be well short, and coming up again, Columbus gets the ball. Emler with it in the lane, pulls up 10-footer and gets it to go, and then again another second opportunity basket for Emler.
You see the frustration on Coach Dan Damask asking his assistant coaches right now, who can I find to rebound? The only negative for Waupun.
In the lane with it, a pass over to Holman along the right side. Gets it blocked, comes back up, and does get fouled on that shot on his putback attempt. And we want to thank For this broadcast here tonight, finishing touches by Rich, one of our sponsors. A great selection of waterproof vinyl flooring and tile. He's got a great selection there, and also at great prices. Don't go to the big box stores. Get the best stuff at the best prices over at Finishing Touches by Rich. Also does carpeting. Has that for you too. First free throw good by Reese Holman. Cabinets, countertops, he's got it all right on Main Street in Waupun. Finishing Touches by Rich, one of our sponsors here of Waupun basketball. Again, Holman making the first free throw. 5 points in the game for Reese. Such a valuable player. He's really become more of a key offensive guy along that baseline. They're finding him, and he's finishing the shots inside and making free throws.
Money from the free throw line.
That's Austin's saying, if they're free. Austin Arby, your son, had made a living off getting those shots from the free throw line. Take advantage of those opportunities. Ethan Happ does not do that for the Badgers, but does everything else well, but just can't shoot from outside. Ball stolen now by Tyler Weiss. Little race to the basket, goes up and misses it. And his cousin, Trevor Van de Zandt, I got you covered there, cousin. I'll put it up on the putback shot. So basket for Trevor Van de Zandt, his 5th point, but a nice steal there by Tyler Weiss to start the whole thing. Pull-up shot, and that one is lobbed up and misses everything. Waupun changing the Columbus shots time after time. Waupun up 32-11. Van de Zandt down in the right corner. Again, the winner of this ball game will be playing at 3 o'clock coming up on Saturday. Van de Zandt sets up, three-pointer on the way, and that is good. And it's just raining shots from all over the court for the Waupun Warriors. Winner of this game will be playing Brookfield Academy Dominican winner. That's over at Waukesha South tonight. And hopefully we'll get some updates on that from Bob Spanbauer over there watching that ball game.
5 made three-pointers for Waupun early in this game.
Ball gets into Casper, and that one catches the front of the rim, but comes off the front of the rim. Waupun gets the rebound. And their leading scorer, Trent Casper, has not scored in the ball game. Here goes Marcus Damask with the left hand and finishes. And there you can see some frustration in the Columbus faces. They don't know what to do to stop because they don't know where it's going to come from. And now Marcus just takes it hard to the hole and finishes again.
And you can see Coach Shammo saying, give me some help on the help side here when Damask has the ball in his hand, and it is still to no avail.
Alex Campbell with that high arching shot just to put it over the top of the outstretched arms of Waupun's defense. By the free throw line, Quentin Winterfeld. And Waupun is putting on a clinic here tonight against the Columbus Cardinals. That's 8 points in the game for Quentin. And Waupun leads now 39-11 with just under 4 minutes to play here in the first half at Beaver Dam High School. Emler has it working against Winterfeld, gets it off the rim, no good. And the shortest guy out there on the court, Weiss, comes up with a rebound for Waupun. Trevor Van de Zandt is going to get fouled on his way to the basket. I want to thank another one of our sponsors right now. Our broadcast being powered by Seabroxma Electric of Waupun for residential, farm, or commercial electrical needs. Give your state of Wisconsin licensed electrical contractor Chris Boxma a call at 319-1614. I think he's doing the electrical work on that new tower that we just got erected over the last week here. They're going to start putting some of the stuff up on that too. Chris Broxma, one of our sponsors from Seabroxma Electric. First free throw by Trevor is good.
Waupun has been perfect from the free throw line, 3 for 3.
Another free throw for Trevor, who is a 76% free throw shooter. Rattles around, and boy, everything's bouncing Waupun's way right now. Gets that one to go. Waupun now up by 30, 41-11. A little over 3.5 left and counting down in the first half on your Waupun's chiropractic scoreboard. Ball passed out on top over to Adam Zahn. Back over to Alex Campbell. Dominican leading 15-11 with 6 minutes left in the first half, and that's kind of a low-scoring game, and a ball tied up, and Reese Holman reaches in on Casper, ties the ball up, and alternating possession arrow pointing toward the Cardinals.
Yeah, excellent gap help right there. You get beat because you're applying so much pressure. Sometimes you're going to get beat, but you can count on your teammate to jump in that gap and help you out.
Casper over the top of Winterfeld and finally gets one to go for his first basket of the game. Averages over 18 points a game. That's his first two with a little over 3 minutes left in the half. See the Randolph boys leading their conference rival, the Ryle Vikings, 15-9. And another three-pointer up for Trevor Van de Zandt. That is his third three of the ball game, and that was a couple feet behind the three-point line. Waupun leading 44-13.
Someone take Trevor's temperature right now because he is feeling it.
And a nice hard move to the basket by the sophomore, or I should say, junior, Alex Campbell. A fearless move against the tall timber inside for Waupun, and goes up hard. And maybe trying to fire up his team to see if everybody else can kind of do the same. Tyler Weiss dribbles out from the left-right side and gets it out top of the key over to Winterfeld, and now in the hands of Connor Camphouse. A little roll by Van de Zandt. That one gets blocked by Emler, and Columbus has the ball back, trailing 44-15, but the ball taken away and down to Van de Zandt, and it gets knocked out of his hands, and it's a block by Caden Brunell. And Waupun will keep the basketball. Well, they're going to say it's actually a Columbus basketball, so going the other way.
Yeah, knocked down and off of Van de Zandt's body and out of bounds. What a great pass by Quentin Winterfeld, though. Excellent vision. First he tipped the ball away, went around the defender, picked it up, and then able to make a great lead pass to Trevor right there.
13 points in the game for Trevor Van de Zandt. What a great game so far here for the Waupun Warriors, just under 2 to play. Columbus with the basketball. Caden Brunell with it, gets it inside over to Casper, working against Jaden White. Three-pointer up, and that one is no good, and Marcus Damask with a rebound. Down to 1:45 and counting down to the half. 44-15 Waupun, and your Waupun Chiropractic scoreboard.
Running quality offenses, Waupun. They just do not take very many bad shots.
Van de Zandt getting it over to Camphouse out on top. Now in the hands of Tyler Weiss. Left side in the hands now of Marcus Damask. Dribbles out over to his right, top of the key, passes the ball to Trevor Van de Zandt. And he's going to go to the rack again, and it's looking easier for Trevor here tonight. Gets another basket on a hard drive to the basket. Waupun up by 31, 46-15. Under 1:10 to play here in the first half. Three-pointer on the way now for the Columbus Cardinals is no good, and getting the rebound, staying on his feet to falling down. Caden Brunell keeps the ball in the hands of the Cardinals. Long three is up, and the guy kind of making it happen, if anything, for Columbus right now. Just the junior is Alex Campbell, only 5'9", but he buries one from way downtown. He's a gamer out there.
We have 40 seconds left in the first half. Waupun has 46 points, and they've missed some layups and dunks. They could be over the 50 mark.
Now Columbus is just going to hang back and let Waupun be up by 28 points, 46-18. 27 seconds left. Hopefully get some more updates on scores. Last we saw Dominican up by 4 with 6 minutes left, but it's got to be well past that right now in their game over at Waukesha South. And they're just going to lay back and let Waupun just run the clock down. Down to 11 seconds, Tyler Weiss with it. Out of the corner to Connor Camphouse. Look inside to Marcus Damask. Back in front over to Jaden Colleen. Goes up strong, and Jaden gets a basket for Waupun. His first points. And last second shot comes up well short, and that's how we're going to end the first half. Waupun leads the Columbus Cardinals by a score of 48-18. And Randy and I'll be back with the Culvers of Waupun halftime show coming your way in just 3 minutes on your source for sports.
Question: I want to get health insurance. What do I do? This is a common question that everyone will most undoubtedly ask at one point in his or her life. To find the answers, we looked at the average user's experience and came up with 4 tried and true, easy to follow steps. Step 1. Enter info into hundreds of websites. Step 2. Make numerous phone calls that ultimately get you nowhere. Step 3. Become insanely frustrated. Step 4. Try not to cry. Sound familiar? Like so many other Americans, this is what the average person is accustomed to. However, if you had called the Leb Insurance Group, where we genuinely listen to your needs, walk you through every step of the way, and offer options uniquely tailored to you, then you really didn't need to do steps 1 through 4. So, who is the Leb Insurance Group, you ask? Quite simply, we are a group of insurance enthusiasts that help you navigate through the complexities of the ever-changing landscape of healthcare plans. With that in mind, let's go back to the original question. I want to get health insurance. What do I do? Step 1, call the Leb Insurance Group. That's it. We will assign you a dedicated agent who will help you sift through all the confusing insurance lingo and offer options uniquely tailored to you. Even if you have questions later on, you can always call your dedicated agent. Best of all, it won't cost you extra to use our services, but it could cost you a fortune not to. The Leb Insurance Group. Healthcare simplified.
When you think of going to the dentist, what comes to mind? Pain? Fear? Anxiety? Many people feel that way, but at Dentistry of Wisconsin, we see patients every day who describe their experience here as comfortable, pleasant, and relaxing. Dentistry of Wisconsin is a family practice which can handle anything from simple cleaning to complex implants, crowns, whitening, and more. But one of our most important jobs is putting you at ease. 2 convenient offices in Beaver Dam and Waupun. Find out more about us at our easy-to-remember web address of dentistryofwisconsin.com. dentistryofwisconsin.com. Dentistry of Wisconsin, 1507 North Center in Beaver Dam, 608 Fern in Waupun. Dentistry of Wisconsin, treating patients with simple to complex needs.
Doctors Kotz, Metzger, and Truckenbrod and our staff will give you the personalized care and attention you deserve. If you're looking for a dental practice for the entire family, it's Dentistry of Wisconsin.
Is your flooring old and outdated, or are you building new? Finishing Touches by Rich and Waupun carries all types of vinyl plank and vinyl tile, carpet, hardwood, and ceramic tile. The possibilities are endless. Rich offers in-home measuring and free estimates. He also offers a complete line of kitchen and bath cabinets and all types of countertops. Let Rich work with you to achieve the look you want. Look for Rich's spring sale on vinyl flooring starting later this month. Visit the showroom at Finishing Touches by Rich in downtown Waupun or call for an appointment at 296-3533.
And welcome back to Beaver Dam High School. Steve Winterhack along with Randy Armgren. Believe it or not, in case you just tuned in, their halftime score, Waupun leading Columbus by a score of 48-18, and Columbus just shell-shocked here in this first half of play. What an amazing display of basketball by the Waupun Warriors.
Shell-shocked by Waupun's defense first off, and then by the ability for Waupun to score and score in bunches. And yeah, it's been exciting, even though the game is so lopsided, just because of what kind of energy that Waupun brings to the court. Really fun to watch.
Let's take a look at scoring in the first half of play.
First off, for Columbus, Sam Call has 3 on a 3-pointer. Alex Campbell has 5, also with a 3-pointer made. Trent Casper with 2, and Ben Emler with 8 points. Almost, I think all 8 of those were on second chance opportunities for him. So, and for Waupun, Marcus Damask with 14 points. Trevor Van de Zand with 15 points. Quentin Winterfeld has 8. Connor Campos with 3 on a made 3-pointer. Jaden Colleen with 2 to close out the first half. And Reese Holman with 6 points. He's also 2 for 2 from the free throw line, so we can pick on Reese a little bit. He's not a great free throw shooter. Why we make such a big deal out of him knocking down free throws.
Yeah, impressive the first half of basketball, and the kind of what you thought you'd see maybe against the Ripon Tigers last game too. Just you thought you were going to waltz through every game in the postseason, but it was maybe good that they got pushed a little bit, because now they knew they had to really focus, don't take anybody for granted, and they're not taking Columbus for granted. They're just taking it to them and looking like a well-oiled machine and getting ready to take on that Dominican against Brookfield Academy winner. That's only a 2-point game, I think. In it
was, yeah. I believe Dominican up by 2 at right before the halftime, the last I saw.
Yeah, halftime 28-25 in favor of Dominican against Brookfield Academy, and Bob Spanbauer, our scouting expert out there, has Brookfield Academy winning that and facing the winner of this ball game, because he's seen all these teams. He's watched like 70 games this year, so he's at that game giving us some updates. The halftime score again is again Dominican ahead over Brookfield Academy 28-25, and also Randolph is up 21-20 at halftime. So just like you thought over there, that game against those 2 conference rivals, them and the Rio Vikings, going right down to the wire here. It's a 1-point lead for Randolph at halftime. So exciting stuff. Love this time of year.
Yeah, it's as good as it gets right now. And I'll tell you what, Waupun's playing awfully well. The only disappointment, they got beat up on the glass a little bit by Columbus, getting those second chance shots, and a few missed opportunities on a couple of dunks that maybe you should have just took the layup, and another tough layup that should have been made. Well, it wasn't, but other than that, 30-point lead at halftime. That's a pretty nice half. In a sectional game, can you imagine that?
Unbelievable. 48-18, Waupun leading Columbus. And we will be back with the second half of action live from Beaver Dam High School. Steve Winterhack and Randy Armgren with you on your source for sports.
motor repair and replacement, pumps, pulleys and belts, barn fans, distribution of Milwaukee tools, and more. With convenient locations in Oshkosh, Waupun, and Fond du Lac, WW Electric Motors are your trusted local business for electrical and mechanical apparatus services. Just like our area teams go, WW Electric Motors can make it go too. Over 65 years in the area.
At W&W Electric Motors.
Dr. Dudley, Dr. Clark, and Dr. Don Thomsetti of Optivision Eye Care are experts in cataract surgery, and they have two very important recommendations for you. First, choose the Symphony Lens Implant for sharp, colorful vision in all three zones, near, far, and in between. Secondly, upgrade to a laser cataract procedure for an even higher level of safety and precision. Schedule your cataract appointment with Dr. Dudley, Dr. Don Thomsetti, or Dr. Clark today. Call Optivision at 1-800-20-HAPPY for the best in cataract surgery.
Come on in and step right up. Spin the Warner Harpson Wheel of Savings. Getting a tax refund? Time to save on furniture, flooring, and window treatments. Quality, design, choice, and service all in one spot. Warner Harpson Furniture and Total Flooring, Main Street in downtown Waupun. Spin the Warner Harpson Wheel of Savings until April 30th. Open weeknights till 7 and Saturdays until 3. Best of luck to the Warriors in your game today.
If you're looking for a job where you play an important role in your company and work in a supportive team environment, join Spectrum today. As a customer service representative, you'll represent the nation's fastest growing TV, internet, and voice company and help bring Spectrum services to the communities we serve. We offer a competitive salary, best-in-class benefits, complimentary services, paid training, and excellent opportunities for growth and advancement. Interested? Go to jobs.spectrum.com today.
Check out these great deals at Brandon Meats this week. Beef rump or tip roast for $4.29 a pound. Boneless pork chops $1.99 a pound. For Mardi Gras jambalaya brats just $2.99 per pound. Cube steaks just $4.29 a pound. For Lent, get beer battered cod for $4.99 a pound. And all Alaskan pollock fillets are $2.19 per pound. Log on to BrandonMeats.com for more specials. Open Monday through Thursday until 5, Fridays until 7, and Saturdays until 3. It's Brandon Meats.
Say hello to interactive teller machines from Ergo Bank, a forward-thinking solution that'll change the way you feel about how you bank. Ergo's interactive teller machines allow the flexibility to perform most transactions with a live teller 7 a.m. till 7 p.m. without stepping into a branch. Get to know Ergo's ITMs by visiting them in Marquezan and Fox Lake and see their new website at ergobank.com. Interactive teller machines from Ergo Bank. Better banking by design. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
HomeandAuto.com. Check out our selection of over 400 new and used vehicles. HomeandAuto.com. Every vehicle from all 4 of our locations in one convenient place. Find your perfect car without leaving home at HomeandAuto.com. New vehicles from Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, Buick, and Ford. Pre-owned from $39.82 and certified pre-owned. Plus the warranties and hometown service you can depend on. Make the Homan family your first stop at HomeandAuto.com. We make you feel at home at Homan.
It just doesn't just play this commercial, but.
And community members. The cost is $80 a table. Basket raffles, 50-50 raffles, food and drink available, and a whole lot of fun. For more information, call Jackie at 324-0684. Prizes for the top winning team. Wild Wild West. We'll see you March 8th.
And we are back at Beaver Dam High School. Steve Winterhack along with Randy Armka broadcasting from the NBW Bank broadcast booth. Waupun with the basketball to start things out, leading 48-18 as we go into the second half. Marcus has it near half court, guarded by Casper. Kicks it out right side over to Trevor Van de Zandt with 15 points, Trevor, in the first half. 3 threes for him. Marcus with 14. Everybody leaves Marcus alone, puts up a 3, rims out no good, and getting the rebound, he is Caden Beaker, the 5'10 junior.
Nice set there to open the second half by Waupun. Got Damask a nice wide open shot.
Little fadeaway shot by Beaker, getting his first basket. I'd like to see what that halftime talk was in the Columbus locker room. Probably get back out here, don't embarrass yourselves, and just play hard, and that's all anybody can ask from you.
Well, continue to rebound like crazy and pick up the defense. That would be my message. I know that.
Winterfeld passes the ball over to Marcus DeMass. First minute of the second half. 48-20 Waupun. Lob pass into Holman inside. He gets kind of raked across the basketball and comes up empty. Columbus with those active hands inside. Emler takes it in with the left hand and puts it in. And a good start here for the Columbus Cardinals. They got a mountain to climb yet, but they're competing here in the second half. 4-0. They lead Waupun in the second half of play, but down 48-22 on the scoreboard.
Whatever that message was from Coach Shambo, it's
another
worked so far.
Bad feed pass in by Marcus, and that one just easily gets taken away by Emler. Columbus has the ball again. But, Waupun not playing real sharp here to start things out in the second half. Emler has it in the lane, back over to Casper. Pulls up, left elbow, up, and that one misses everything, and Waupun comes up with the rebound. And those halftime scorers are Randolph and Ryle with the dogfight over there in McFarland High School. Randolph leading by a point, 21-20. Quentin Winterfeld to the left corner, and that one rims out no good. Emler with the rebound for the Cardinals. And Dominican over Brookfield Academy in their game down at Waukesha South High School, leading 28-25. Winner of that game plays the winner of this game coming up. We'll say a foul on Waupun on the floor, and Casper's approach to the basket.
It is going to go on Trevor Van Zandt. I wasn't sure.
How many fouls do we have in the first half? Like 1 or 2?
Yeah,
the entire first half.
I guess that maybe did go on Winterfeld. Came before the block charge call, so that makes sense.
Here we go. Marcus takes the ball away from Sam Call, and see if Waupun can get on the scoreboard here in the second half of play. Winterfeld, slick little move, but doesn't take the shot. Gets it back out on top. Not by this much. Again, Marcus, nice feed into Reese Holman. A beautiful job by Marcus. Draws a couple defenders to him, and then he finds Reese Holman between a couple defenders. Just gets it to him for an easy lay-in for Reese. He's got 8 points.
One-handed pass off the dribble. That's not easy to do.
Columbus with a basketball. Beaker tosses one up there, but that one comes up well short. Marcus DeMass pushing it up for Waupun. Now a little 2-on-2 action. Goes hard with the left hand and too easy for Marcus to get a 16th point. Nobody wanted to step in front of him, and he finishes. Waupun back up by 30 again, 52-22. Emler has it, turns around, 15-footer is up and gets that one to go. He's got a nice looking stroke there for a big guy, 6'5", and turns around and finishes.
He's making all of his opportunities, I'll tell you that. He's had a really nice game as Ben Emler.
Well, the Warriors of the basketball, and they're letting them play a little bit in there today. And right now, Winterfeld is going to go up, split a couple defenders, pushes it up, and gets it to go. That was a hard-earned basket there by Quentin Winterfeld. Trying to get past a few guys. Who knows, maybe he got fouled a few times along the way, but stumbling and bumbling, gets fouled at the end of his approach to the basket, makes it to the free throw line to shoot one is Quentin Winterfeld.
Almost became personal, I think, for Quentin in that one. Getting hit about 3 times, as you said, finally said, I'm taking this to the basket.
Yeah. And he gets the free throw to go. Waupun leads 55-24. They weathered the little storm by Columbus to start things out here in the second half, and now have a 31-point lead. Hopefully get some more updates for you. Congratulations again, Laconia Spartans winning their state semifinal game. Another nice shot over on the left side of the basket, 10-footer by Ben Emler. Got a nice little touch on his shot, good rotation. And it goes Van de Zandt right to the rack with it, overlays it. Looking to the referee to see if he can get a call, but nothing there. Casper along the left side, and bodies laying everywhere, but goes up and finishes. Trent Casper now with 4 points in the game. Waupun still well in control, up by 27, 55-28 on your Waupun Chiropractic scoreboard. And that's going to go off the fingertips of Columbus, knocked out of bounds. But not a real pretty thing so far here by either team really here in the second half of play, but Waupun just has to kind of coast along. It's kind of hard to get yourself all fired up like you do in the beginning of the ball game when it's a 0-0 ball game. They get it to Marcus inside, and no one steps to prevent him from getting the ball. We've seen that numerous times every game, and it gets a couple easy baskets at least every game out of that little inbounds pass right in front of the rim.
Yeah, that and the back cut play. They made a living out of that this season.
A little runner to the basket, and ball finally picked up and tapped over by Reese Holman in the hands of Marcus DeMass, going in strong on the right side. Kicks it out right side to Trevor Van de Zandt, dribbles in. working against Caden Beaker and brings it back out. No reason to force anything right now, like that pass inside, but it gets knocked off the hands of Beaker, and it'll be Waupun basketball. 57-28 the lead on your Waupun Chiropractic scoreboard. Want to thank Champion Family Dentistry of Waupun. They wish all area teams good luck in the postseason. Champion Family Dentistry has been serving the area for over 30 years. Give them a call at 324-2561. Another pass inside, and they're going to say that one goes off the leg, maybe of Marcus Damask, and it'll be Columbus basketball.
Yeah, the way Damask responded to that, I think might have gone off the defense there, but as you said, his maturity, up by a big score. Just take care of the basketball, get back to the other end.
Ball passed out on top now for Columbus, and it is now Campbell with the basketball, gets it down to the corner, and a reach-in foul by Waupun. Also want to thank Finishing Touches by Rich, one of our sponsors. They offer a huge selection of LVT and LVP. We learned what that is this season, Randy.
Yeah,
luxury vinyl tile
and plank. I could have answered that question.
Yep.
You taught me well.
Yeah, and everybody's got it now. That's the way to go. It says water resistant, and he's got it. Yeah, I've got it in my place too. Matter of fact, Daryl Van de Zandt from VZ Flooring, one of our sponsors, put that in for me. The carpeting and the vinyl tile downstairs.
As he did mine.
Give Rich a call. Finishing Touches by Rich, one of our sponsors of Waupun Warrior basketball. So it's carpeting, countertops, and cabinets that he can measure up for you. Three-pointer from the left corner by Brunell, high off the rim and no good. And chasing down the rebound is Brunell. Goes to the basket, comes up short. Reese Holman comes up with it now for the Warriors. And he'll dribble it up now for Waupun. Gives it up to Trevor Van de Zandt to go over the timeline. 57-28 now, the lead for Waupun. Pass inside over to Reese Holman along the left block. Working against Emler, back out on top. Waupun can afford just to kind of sit back and let the defense come out to them. 12 minutes left and well in the lead, up by 29 points. Hope you're enjoying the game on RadioPlusInfo.com. We got the whole stream team here, high definition. That's a great service. Doesn't cost you a cent. Bring about 6 people here to do this. It's quite the operation. Little look inside, and all alone. Somebody lost track of Quentin Winterfeld, and Connor Camphouse finds him all alone for an easy 2 underneath the basket.
13 points for Winterfeld in the game right now.
Ball goes off the hands of Tyler Weiss, and it'll remain Columbus basketball.
And once again, Steve, I know it's more important to me than some people, but really a nice job by the officiating crew here at this sectional semifinal game, taking care of this game, not overcalling it. Just a pleasure to watch a game like this when it's well officiated.
And Bob listening in and maybe watching, I think, on Radio Plus Info that game over down at Waukesha South. He's giving us those updates from the game with Dominican against Brookfield Academy. Winner takes on the winner of this game over at Brown Deer High School. Pretty nice new gym they have over there. It's not that old, and a great facility for a sectional championship. Just about an hour away from Waupun.
They have a Antetokounmpo there at Dominican now. Alex Antetokounmpo.
Three-pointer up, comes up short, and Waupun comes up with a rebound. Yeah, Giannis's younger brother on that team for Dominican. They ruled Division IV there for a bunch of years in a row before they moved them up into Division III. Just under 11 to play in the ball game. And Van de Zandt turns around, kicks it back out on top, over to Marcus Damask, puts up the three-pointer and rattles it home for another three-point basket for Marcus. Now with 21 points here in the ball game.
Too many weapons, just anybody that can do it for Waupun. Very unselfish team as well.
Sam Call dribbles out of the corner, passes left side over to Alex Campbell. He'll launch one up. That one's a little too strong. Casper chases it down to the right corner. Working against Jaden Killeen. Goes up and blocks the shot. And the good job by Jade. Goes up, gets on top of the ball. And blocks a shot by Casper. And it's a tie-up and alternating possession arrow pointing toward the Cardinals.
Again, Jaden Killeen not going to bring a lot of offense to the floor. Probably averages about 2 points a game, maybe 2.5 points a game, but always does the little things, the dirty work. Great defender, great rebounder.
Waupun up by 34. Shot in the lane, and that one no good. Marcus with the rebound on the miss by Beaker. And we're going the other way. Winterfeld has it in the lane and goes up, gets a little contact there and kind of a missed shot, but waiting for it is Jaden Killeen. always making positive things happen out there just by his pure hustle. That time gets the putback basket. And Waupun now leading 64-28. Colleen, he can body you up, and stepping on the end line and knowing it when he did it is Trent Casper. Just kind of without even looking at the official, kind of threw the ball just so back over to him and headed up the other way. And again, that's Jaden out there using that body that he got all strong here to get back and play basketball after all his physical problems, having himself a nice senior year.
Yeah, he missed the entire junior season, and it is good to see him back. You're right. Really brings something to the team.
Brookfield Academy still, well, a good dunk again by Marcus Damask on the feed by Bennett Belke. Goes down, little extra hitch in that one to slam it down with his right hand. That got the crowd going again. Casper gets another one blocked by, yes, another block by Jaden Colleen. And Casper, what a dunk on the other end. He just kind of ratcheted that one back just a little bit more and threw her down with the right hand. Big time dunk by a big time player, Marcus Damask.
And Damask, I think his intention was to go up with two hands and decided to switch it over to one hand in midair. And then, as you said, the exclamation point right there with that dunk.
Belke has it, gets it over to Keach. And here's Winterfeld, goes along the baseline. It goes up, puts it in, and gets fouled. Nice strong move there by Quinton. Finishes the shot and earns himself a free throw. Nice little change of directions, left the defender behind, and then they got there too late, and the foul called on. Then we're going to have a timeout on the court. We will be back in 1 minute with more boys basketball action on your source for sports.
Snow Law, located in Waupun, is a proud sponsor of today's game. The attorneys and staff of Snow Law wish good luck to the teams playing in today's game. Snow Law represents individuals in criminal, family, divorce, and bankruptcy matters in Dodge, Fond du Lac, Green Lake, and Waushara counties. The attorneys of Snow Law have over 40 years of combined legal experience. If you're looking for a lawyer, contact Snow Law at 920-324-4711 or log on to snowlaw.net.
If you or a family member are looking for an assisted living facility that provides a safe, home-like atmosphere with proven quality care, check out Anchor Communities in Fox Lake and Brandon. You'll find their facilities conveniently located next to clinics in quiet residential neighborhoods. Anchor Communities clinical leadership is highly experienced and ensures your loved one will be cared for. Call Anchor Communities in Fox Lake at 920-520-0122 or in Brandon at 920-346-2322.
Dentistry of Wisconsin.
What a display of basketball by the Waupun Warriors, now leading by 40, 68-28 with 9:07 left in the contest. Some other updates that we have: the Randolph Rockets trailing 29-23 with 14:09 left in that game at McFarland. So close ball games that they've had with the Ohio Vikings in conference play, and they won both of those games. The Randolph Rockets did, not trailing by 6, but long time to go in that game. That free throw from Quinton Winterfeld is good. On up by 41, should be running clock the rest of the way to get under 9.
Under the 9-minute mark, you're right, yes.
So that'll make things speed up a little bit here, and Quinton Winterfeld knocks the ball away, and coming up with it is Marcus Damask. 69-28 Waupun. Gives the Columbus Cardinals. Hope you're enjoying the game here on RadioPlusInfo.com. Little turnaround shot by Keach comes up short and somehow gets knocked back over to him, and coming in along the right side of the lane, he finds him, and it's Marcus Damask. Little feed to him, and he knows what to do with the ball, lays it in for the 2 points. Waupun leading 71-28.
One thing that doesn't change is the energy on defense by the Warriors.
Yeah, there's a pride. There's a certain pride when you play defense, a little running shot, and you got to earn your baskets if you're Columbus, and Adam Zahn just did on that one to get his first 2 points of the game. Averages 7 points a game, but just got his first 2 right there with a little over 8 minutes left in the contest. It'll look inside to Quinton Winterfeld. Somehow he comes up with a basketball and a little spin left, spin right, goes up and finishes. A little too easy here for Waupun. They just keep on pulling away from Columbus, who should just kind of be happy they made it to the sectionals. Higher, or the worst seed of the 2 teams that they beat the last couple of games. Nice run for them to get it to sectionals. 3-7 record in conference play. Started out the tournament at 500. Casper gets the feed inside. Left hand comes up short. Emler gets the rebound, and he finishes. We got a player on the ground. Bennett Belke is now kind of holding his head right now.
I think it was a knee, actually. It looked like knee-to-knee contact right there. Probably one of a, hopefully nothing serious. Looked more like a knee contusion, and he's getting up right away.
And we want to thank Seabroxman Electric. They are powering our broadcast here tonight. Seabroxman Electric of Waupun for residential, farm, or commercial electrical needs, or if you need a tower. You need a little juice put into a tower, he'll do
like
that for you too. Chris Broxma, give Seabroxman Electric a call, 319-1614. Let's take a break. An injury timeout as Bennett Velke's being tended to. Back with more Waupun Warrior basketball after this on your source for sports.
And Steve, what's up here? The other bar, Main Street, Waupun. Stop on by and get some great food, some great specials this week, Steve.
Stopping in, nice relaxing time with us. Enjoy some of
How long you on here, Steve?
Let's just take this one. They're getting them off the court now.
Saturday we got wings Wednesdays and Sundays, so
we're going to clean it off first.
And got the Cannon Run books here if anybody's looking for those too. So stop
bring it back up to this.
Steve, have a great.
Thank you.
You too, thank you.
Welcome back to this beautiful facility here at Beaver Dam High School. Everything they did, even outside of the gym, the entryway, and I got a nice tour of the by their vice principal at one time of the locker rooms and all that. They really did a great job in the additions here at Beaver Dam High School. And this is a beautiful facility for that great basketball team that they put in this gym. The girls here at Beaver Dam, 2 state championships in a row, and they play tomorrow in their state semifinal in Division II. By far the favorite team and easily the best team in the entire state of Wisconsin, no matter what division. So good luck to Tim Chase and the Beaver Dam Golden Beavers coming up tomorrow, representing the area very well.
One of the top female teams in the entire country.
Yeah.
As we've seen them make those exclusive trips now to Florida and different places.
73-32. And what a good gig for my buddy Mike Tronson to do. Missed 3-pointer by Trevor. You don't see him miss a whole lot. But he got to go down there and call 3 of those games. He works for one of our competing stations. But Mike got to go down to Florida. I got to go to Waupun, North Dakota for my big trip. Nice basket inside by Reese Holman. But I'll take that. I had a good time at Waupun, home of the only orangutan in captivity in North Dakota. Emler gets it inside, surrounded by a couple of Warriors, and they're going to say a reach-in on the Waupun defense. Dr. Jeff Champion of Champion Family Dentistry of Waupun, one of our sponsors, wishing the Waupun Warriors good luck in the postseason. Champion Family Dentistry has been serving the area for over 30 years. Call Champion Dentistry for all of your dental needs at 324-2561. Columbus with the basketball, but 6 minutes left. Just a matter of the clock running out here in this ball game. Emler has it along the right side. Turns around, and he's having a nice game. He's definitely the Columbus MVP out there. He's got a pretty good stroke, and he'll be back another year. 6'5" junior. It's a nice looking shot there for the Columbus Cardinals. And Van de Zandt gets the ball knocked away as he tried to penetrate. 75-34. So just pretty much basically waiting to see how that Brookfield Academy against Dominican game is going. Dominican had been leading, but not by a lot. Good close game being played over at Waukesha South High School. It's going to be a great game, no matter who Waupun faces coming up on 3 o'clock on Saturday afternoon down at Brown Deer High School. Another basket and a good feed from Tamphouse into Jaden Colleen. Jaden had himself an excellent game here for Waupun.
Yeah, playing a lot of minutes. The one thing with the blowout we're seeing now, Waupun able to get a lot of rest. Pretty much even amount of playing time for a lot of players out here, and Waupun's going to be well rested for that Saturday afternoon sectional final game.
And we got a foul as Casper was driving in the lane.
Jaden Colleen just a little too aggressive there. Waupun likes to chest up, but you can't go into the offensive player as much as Jaden did on that one.
So again, 77-34 is the lead for the Waupun Warriors, and getting ready to check in to the game another Jaden White. His family here.
The clock continues to run.
Yep.
40-point margin, under 9-minute mark in the second half.
Free throw is good for Adam Zahn. That's just his 3rd point of the ball game. He's got another free throw coming up. Yep, clock keeps on ticking up. Brady Novice checks in the ball game now, so A lot of your bench players, and even when you try to put some to clear the bench and put guys out there, you still got guys that played a lot because Waupun can go so deep and does go deep into their bench. Still got Connor Camphouse who gives you major minutes, and Jaden Colleen still in the court with Tyler Weiss along with Brady Novice and Jaden White. Under 4 to play with that running clock. Waupun up 77-36, total domination in this ball game. But, yeah, Dan will have a few things to talk to the guys about, I think, after this game.
Well, probably rebounding will be one of them, and maybe a short message about taking the 2 points when the opportunity is there.
And a bad pass by Columbus's Adams on right at the feet of Big Ben Emler, and he's bent down there to pick that up off his shoes, out of bounds. Waupun with the basketball, and Jaden Colleen should get a good round of applause in the effort that he gave here tonight. Getting more confidence every game. He sits down, and Alec Cunningham checks in for him, getting his first action of the night. Don't forget, we'll have the whole stream team, the whole works for you coming up at 3 o'clock at Brown Deer High School. A beautiful facility down there. I haven't seen it, but I heard about it. It's top notch. And we're going to have that game for you at 3 o'clock on Saturday afternoon on RadioPlusInfo.com. Here goes Cunningham to the rack, and he finishes.
And one.
And one for Alec Cunningham. Little justification and redemption from his missed 3 from the corner last game where he hit the side of the backboard. He's an athletic kid. He can get off the ground. He goes up hard along the left side, finishes the basket, gets his first points, and goes to the line now to shoot one. With the clock still running down to 2:17 and counting in the remainder of this game.
Alex says, hurry up and give me the ball before the clock runs out.
You take too long. We can't even get this free throw off.
They do stop it if you're at the line with a free throw. So, yeah, you don't want the clock to run out while you're standing there with your chance for your three-point play.
Free throw is up, and maybe you should have let the clock run out. Came up well short on that free throw. Columbus comes up with a rebound. We're down to 147 and counting down. 79-36 Waupun. Fade away, 15-footer straight away, no good for Caden Beaker. And rebound into Connor Camphouse. Brady Novice has it down in the corner, back out on top to Camphouse. Yeah, impressive victory. Looks like a team that really has a purpose here in the postseason. It should be a great game coming up on Saturday. I mean, I like listeners and I like viewers, but man, then you make that trip down there, get in there and fill up the place of black and gold for the Waupun Warriors.
Nothing better than sectional championship games. I've been around this game a long time. That is as good as it gets. Anything sectional, especially championship games.
Get some players in, and I think Beaker actually purpose foul on that one just to get his teammates in the game. Yeah, that's going to be a crazy atmosphere. I mean, we've seen some crazy sectional championship games involving Waupun over these last years, and the Milwaukee Lutheran victory down at Whitefish Bay High School. That was a great game that Waupun came out on top, ended up winning back in 16. Some heart-wrenching losses also.
Yeah, Kettle Moraine Lutheran loss last year was Waupun had, what, a 14 or 15-point lead in the first half?
Yeah.
Relinquished that.
Last second loss to the Ripon Tigers. I don't know if that was a sectional semifinal but it was a sectional game, and a last second shot that beat them. And there's so much emotion in that ball game. It comes down to the wire like that, like all those games did. Down to 10 seconds left. Your Waupun Warriors are going to be victorious here, 79-36. And they'll move on to the sectional championship at Brown Deer at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Don't forget, we'll have that for you on RadioPlusInfo.com and also right here on 93.7 FM and 103.3 FM. Randy and I'll come back with our post-game show coming your way in just a few minutes. Right here live from Beaver Dam High School on the Source for Sports. You put a lot of thought in every detail of your new home, including the flooring. Jace, you want to text me and let me know how many minutes we have left of commercials? They call Daryl Van. Oh, yeah, give me a second. Okay. Keep on playing commercials. They're like a 5-minute break, and unless I get a coach or something.
The Waupun boys basketball team is done commercials yet. Are you on commercials now? No. That's right. You said you wanted to get in front of the guys.
The Waupun boys basketball team is having a sweet season. Speaking of sweetness, let's all get to Guth's Candy. Gourmet coffee, specialty popcorn, a sweet bite of gourmet chocolates, and more. If you're seeking the finest, choose Guth's Candy. Come and see them for some yummy homemade chocolates, turtles, drink specials, specialty popcorns, candy, nuts, ice cream, knickknacks, and much more. Main Street, Waupun. Watching these guys play, and Guth's Candy, a sweet treat.
You've put a lot of thought in every detail of your new home, including the flooring. Or you finally decided on the perfect flooring to add life to your current home. Your next move is to call Daryl Van de Zandt at VZ Flooring to install it for you. He is fully insured and has been in the business for over 14 years, including starting VZ Flooring over 3 years ago. Daryl can install your new carpet, tile, LVT, LVP, and backsplash. Call VZ Flooring at 920-210-4909 to get a free estimate. That's 920-210-4909.
Oh, that's the half. I better run over to the bank.
You haven't switched to NBW Bank yet?
Who?
NBW Bank. They have 24/7 online banking. It's super convenient. You can pay bills, transfer funds, and the best part, no more rushing around.
Huh, that sounds amazing. Does this mean we have time to grab some popcorn?
Sure does. Come on, my treat.
Visit nbwbank.com. That's nbwbank.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
School bus drivers are an important part of each student's day, whether you're driving daily routes, field trips, or after-school sports and activities.
The people who drive with Lamers Bus Lines are your neighbors, friends, and family.
Their parents, grandparents,
veterans, and people in your community who care.
Join the Lamers Bus Lines family and enjoy high hourly wages, flexible schedules, and complete paid training. Apply in person or online at golamers.com/employment.
Say hello to interactive teller machines from Ergo Bank, a forward-thinking solution that'll change the way you feel about how you bank. Ergo's interactive teller machines allow the flexibility to perform most transactions with a live teller 7 a.m. till 7 p.m. without stepping into a branch. Get to know Ergo's ITMs by visiting them in Marquezan and Fox Lake and see their new website at ergobank.com. Interactive teller machines from Ergo Bank. Better banking by design. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
If you or a family member are looking for an assisted living facility that provides a safe, home-like atmosphere with proven quality care, check out Anchor Communities in Fox Lake and Brandon. You'll find their facilities conveniently located next to clinics in quiet residential neighborhoods. Anchor Communities clinical leadership is highly experienced and ensures your loved one will be cared for. Call Anchor Communities in Fox Lake at 920-520-0122 or in Brandon at 920-346-2322.
Night, let's see, on the night, and what was it like out there? Just feel like you guys are clicking here tonight.
Yeah, it was great out there. The energy was special. I mean, Warrior Nation came out, our community came out, way bigger than Columbus, and they had us rolling. We were hitting shots and got the gym going. It was a good time for sure.
Yeah, so what a great atmosphere. Everybody came out right as soon as they opened the doors at 6 o'clock. Everybody made that 10-mile trip down the highway. And you guys really, you came out with a statement. I think maybe you didn't think you played your best against the Ripon Tigers, and I'm sure you wanted to come out and kind of make a statement here tonight against these guys here from Columbus who have been knocking off some higher seeds, and maybe they've had that in their mind too, but you got rid of that thought pretty early in the ball game.
Yeah, for sure. Ripon, we had a slow start there, and we let them hang in, but this time we really just wanted to get out to that good start and kind of make them afraid of us. And I think that's what we did here tonight as we we started off really good and never looked back, really.
It looks like they're battling pretty hard in another game to play you guys. Brookfield Academy and Dominican going at it. There's only a few points difference in that ball game, so I think you're ready for them either way. You guys always rise to the occasion against the good teams from what I've seen this season.
Yeah, I hope so. I mean, they're two good teams, but we've got them both scouted already, and we're ready for them.
Okay, we're going to move on now. Thanks, great game, Marcus. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you, appreciate it.
And we're going to move right along here. We get Trevor Van de Zand all hooked up and ready to talk to him. And boy, Trevor, what a nice first half you had. You definitely were feeling it. It was raining threes. You had 3 threes, 15 points. It was all in the first half, Randy, wasn't it?
All in the first half, yeah. I don't know if you took a shot actually in the second half, but congratulations as well. And what a great start for you in the first half.
Yeah, you know, I kind of been hoping for one of these games, but tonight I came out trying to be aggressive on the offensive end, and my teammates got me some open looks, and I guess the basket looked pretty big for me tonight.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, it was fun. I just saw your confidence, not only shooting outside, but you brought the ball in hard a few times inside too, and you're looking for your opportunities, and you guys kind of take what the teams give you, and yeah, you battled out there in some hard-fought baskets, so that was fun seeing you take it to the rack here tonight. Besides launching those threes, there were a couple of feet behind the three-point line.
Yeah, you know, during shooting drills during practice, Coach preaches me and Marcus to take a little deeper threes because, you know, not every three is going to be right on the line, and you got to take what's open, and sometimes they're a little farther beyond the arc than what you want, but got to give credit to Coach Mass for always pushing me to shoot a little deeper than what I think I can.
Well, hopefully you guys take this confidence with you as you go on to take on that winner of Brookfield Academy. They're taking on Dominican tonight. So great game here tonight, and looking forward to that game coming up on Saturday.
Yeah, thank you. Can't wait.
Again, Trevor Van de Zand joining us on our post-game show. Waupun winning 79-36, and we're going to move right along. And got Dan here, so I'm not going to make him wait at all. And Dan Damask, the head coach for the Waupun Warriors, now joining us here in the post-game show. And Dan, you can grab that. Give you your own microphone here. But, boy, what are these guys, what kind of talk have you had since that Ripon game with these guys where they came out like this tonight? So many weapons, the defense was smothering. It was just a dominant performance here against Columbus tonight.
Yeah, you know, I think maybe a little bit of that is the newness of an opponent. The first time, right now, the first time we're playing guys, with the exception of Martin Luther, you know, I think we are able to come out with a little more aggression than maybe they even see on video. I think when they feel it and they feel us in their face and providing that pressure, it gets them out of their rhythm. You know, one thing leads to another, and defense always can change tides in a hurry. And when you get a couple easy buckets, the rim just gets bigger. And you know, one guy scores, the next guy scores, and you know, the nerves are gone. Kids are playing for each other, sharing the ball, and we just had that snowball effect going tonight.
Nice minutes from Jaden Colleen here tonight. He always battles when he goes out there. If nothing else, keeps the ball away from the would-be rebounder. He kept it alive, and he got rewarded tonight with 6 points. And always fun watching him. He gives you instant energy when he hits the court.
Yeah, he was really. That was like a great matchup for him, as it turned out. You know, we had it on the board. 22 can. You know, he's what carried them a little bit so far in their tournament run to get here, and that kid plays hard. He gets on the glass real hard, and we were concerned that he would get maybe some of our guys in foul trouble, and so we were a little careful on who we had guard him early. And when Jaden came in, that was our best option, as it turned out. I think he tied him up a couple times. He got a couple of tips.
Yep.
Really good stuff when you get that kind of contribution off the bench.
Randy, you got a question for Coach?
No, congratulations first, Coach. Let me shake your hand. And kind of nice for you tonight to be able to rest people as well. Brookfield Academy and Dominican in a battle down there last week. I don't know who won that yet, but it's getting close to the finish. But
Dominican up 55-51 with 3:36 left.
Yeah, so a real battle going down there, and this is really nice for you to get some guys some minutes of rest with a game on Saturday.
It was on my mind, Randy, for sure. Yeah, I got Marcus a couple minutes in the first half, which I usually don't get, and then we got him again with a couple minutes, and then finally the last 6 or 7 minutes. So, yeah, that's probably the least he's played all year, and the other guys too. And but our bench guys came in and they performed. You know, it wasn't just that we spotted those guys minutes and we lost some points or even stayed even. I think every group we had on the floor probably had a positive point ratio.
Well, Dan, I want to congratulate you. I'm going to let you go out and you'll probably start planning right away tonight to see who you have left here coming up on Saturday afternoon. But a great performance here tonight, and you guys really do rise to the occasion when you play those marquee games during the season. Seems like the guys really savor those kind of games, and I really expect big things. You guys take on whoever comes out of that ball game going on right now. Yeah,
we're ready for either team. We got both scouting reports ready. We have film clips, lots of games. With our support staff we got that you guys are well aware of. They help us out, but we're ready to go. And we're real excited about Saturday. That's a fantastic day. Anyone in basketball knows how precious those days are. And
tears either way. You win it, you lose it.
There's no doubt. Yeah, you're absolutely right. By a lot of people. Yeah, we're excited. So far, so good. We're healthy, playing well. I feel good, but I'm not going to take anything for granted. You got to earn it.
Okay, Dan. Well, congratulations on the win, and we'll talk to you again coming up on Saturday.
Thank you.
Again, the post-game show with Waupun winning this ball game 79-36 here tonight against the Columbus Cardinals. And Randy and I will be back with more of our post-game show coming your way in just a few minutes right here on The Source.
Check out these great deals at Brandon Meats this week. Beef rump or tip roast for $4.29 a pound. Boneless pork chops $1.99 a pound. For Mardi Gras jambalaya brats just $2.99 per pound. Cube steaks just $4.29 a pound. For Lent, get beer battered cod for $4.99 a pound. And all Alaskan pollock fillets are $2.19 per pound. Log on to BrandonMeats.com for more specials. Open Monday through Thursday until 5, Fridays until 7, and Saturdays until 3. It's Brandon Meats.
HomeandAuto.com. Check out our selection of over 400 new and used vehicles. HomeandAuto.com. Every vehicle from all 4 of our locations in one convenient place. Find your perfect car without leaving home at HomeandAuto.com. New vehicles from Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, Buick, and Ford. Pre-owned from $39.82 and certified pre-owned. Plus the warranties and hometown service you can depend on. Make the Homan family your first stop at HomeandAuto.com. We make you feel at home at Homan.
Oh, that's the half. I better run over to the bank.
You haven't switched to NBW Bank yet?
Who?
NBW Bank. They have 24/7 online banking. It's super convenient. You can pay bills, transfer funds, and the best part, no more rushing around.
Huh, that sounds amazing. Does this mean we have time to grab some popcorn?
Sure does. Come on, my treat.
Visit nbwbank.com. That's nbwbank.com. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
You've put a lot of thought in every detail of your new home, including the flooring. Or you finally decided on the perfect flooring to add life to your current home. Your next move is to call Daryl Van de Zandt at VZ Flooring to install it for you. He is fully insured and has been in the business for over 14 years, including starting VZ Flooring over 3 years ago. Daryl can install your new carpet, tile, LVT, LVP, and backsplash. Call VZ Flooring at 920-210-4909 to get a free estimate. That's 920-210-4909.
Radio Plus Sports. Recognized by the Wisconsin Broadcasters Association in their awards for excellence as the best in high school sports play-by-play in the state. High school games on air and video streaming live at RadioPlusInfo.com. That's right, watch the biggest games live, too. This broadcast is sponsored by the following local partners.
Thank you to our sponsors making this video stream possible of Waupun basketball. Holman Auto Sales, NBW Bank, Lamers, Bus Lines, Anchor Communities, VZ Flooring, Ergo Bank, Finishing Touches by Rich, Brandon Meats and Sausages, FloorQuest, Snow Law, Dentistry of Wisconsin, Werner Harmson Furniture and Total Flooring, WW Electric Motors, Benz Shell, Moraine Park Technical College, Jackson Call Insurance, Taco Bell, Summit Automotive, Cornelli's, Holiday Automotive, Kelly Doyle Family Dentistry, Silica, Fly By You Drone Service, Sarawar Dentistry, The Leb Insurance Group, BCI Burke, Everson and Gibbs, National Exchange Bank and Trust, Hopper's Silk Screen and All-Star Trophy, Spectrum Call Center, Anders Auto Parts, Camera Casino, and Optivision.
The complete broadcast schedule can be found at radioplusinfo.com.